One of the more beautiful aspects of Minecraft is how inventive the game allows players to be, but that inventiveness can translate into trickery real fast, especially if you're the type who finds it comical to play pranks on your friends. So today, we're taking a look at the top 10 funniest ways to kill your friend in Minecraft. Now, with a game like Minecraft that provides endless possibilities, we definitely will be missing out on a ton of creative and hilarious ways to knock your friends off. So make sure you guys let us know in the comments below what your favorite ones are that we didn't include in this video. But for now, let's jump into our list. And at number 10 is pressure plate trap. Let's start off this list with a common trap that players often use to trick their buddies, the pressure plate trap. Using a video by Sarah's Gand as an example, you can see how a pressure plate is used to trick your buddy into blowing themselves up, and their house too. Bonus points for the oddly calming soundtrack. Up next at number 9 is landmine. Secretive landmine? Why yes please. YouTuber Turtle Derp shows us in this video how to use a redstone and a daylight sensor to trigger TNT and have your friends blow themselves to bits. Or blocks, rather. The one downside is that it may be obvious to your friends that it's a trap, but sometimes still works brilliantly, especially if you can distract them and trick them into stepping on it. And despite its obvious nature, I think this one's my personal favorite. Up next at number 8 is assassinate. Sometimes the best way to knock off one of your friends is to just assassinate them yourself. Simple as that. I mean, hey, it's not subtle, but it can sure provide the laughs. Just look at them go. And at number 7 is minecart trap. Want to irritate the crap out of your friend? Well, here's a way to throw them off track. Quite literally. Let's take a look at what YouTube channel Mushroom West did for this. Oh look, his buddy's on a minecart. Just having a good old time. Oh wait, there's a pressure plate. And bam. Ooh, lava. Tough luck. Up next, number 6 is night fright. In this video, Dio Gaming Wins shows us how satisfying it can be when you go after your buddies at night. First, we get to see what happens when you throw potions at your friends while they sleep. But then he amps up the comedy by moving on to the good old pressure plate trick, sneaking into their friend's house after dark, digging underneath their bed, and popping in some pressure plates. And I'm sure you can take one guess at what happens when their friend wakes up. And at number 5 is sadistic trap. For those with a darker sense of humor, you can craft more meticulous traps to really mess with your pals. For example, let's take a look at this one by YouTuber Visual Park, who set up a slow death trap for one of their friends. Kinda sinister, isn't it? Just look at them wiggle in pain and misery, ah. And at number 4 is human campfire. Well, that's a bleak title, isn't it? So this one was suggested on the Minecraft forum by user Fang Terror. How does it work? Well, you lure your friend into a wooden room. Any wooden room, as long as it's wood. And then set it on fire. Burn it. Yep. Yikes. And at number 3 is lily pad trap. In another video from Mushroom West, we get to witness a stroke of genius with lily pads. So the idea is to trick your friend into jumping into a pond or a well or whatever enclosed body of water you've set up. But make sure you've blocked it off. Can't have them getting out. You steal their valuable items and then you make a run for it. Then when they follow you, dump all of your items in said water. Then after they inevitably dive in to get all their stuff, you cover the surface of water with lily pads. Then stare into their eyes as they reach the surface and realize they can't get past those lily pads and drown. And at number 2 is cake lure. One of the funnier tricks to play on your friends is death by cake lure. Once again from Turtle Derp, we get to see a wonderful example of how cake can be deadly. And this one actually uses cake to murder your buddies. Unlike some of the other examples that you'll see online where people use cake to lure them into a more sinister trap that you've set. So anyway, Turtle Derp shows how to use a track and a redstone torch beneath a sand or gravity block that's holding up a cake. It makes taking a bite out of the cake a trigger to set off an explosion, instantly killing your friend when they go for it. And finally, in at number 1 is TNT. Perhaps the only thing funnier than luring your friends to their death by cake is just simply blowing them to blocks in the first place. Let's take a look at a few examples of this from Parker Games and iDeactivate MC.
Oh, Grazer 10, you're not supposed to see this! I'm sorry, Grazer 10. Oh.
Explosive, isn't it? Definitely wouldn't want to get on their bad side. There we have it, friends. What's your favorite way to kill your buddies in Minecraft? Let us know in those comments below. And if there's a way that we haven't included, make sure you let us know about that too. We'd love to find out more ways to kill off our friends. In video games. That is, yeah. Well, I've been Kelly Pally, and this has been Top 10 Gaming. I will catch you guys in the next one.